So the first lecture was organic, and for the first 20 minutes or so we covered some stuff we did in the first year, so effective solvents in SN2 reactions, and then we went on to neighbouring group participation, where in the example I show in the notes you would expect an SN2 reaction, so basically a normal nucleophilic substitution, but instead you get an SN1, and that's because of the lone pair on the sulfur attacking the carbon and displacing the chloride instead. And then in linear algebra we covered the norm of a vector, which is basically the magnitude or the length of a vector. This is stuff I saw in A-level maths, and then we went on to something new, which was called the projection and Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. Luckily for me this year the maths is a bit more forgiving, and I actually understand the majority of stuff that goes on in lectures, so I'm looking forward to what's coming up. And then in training today was just clean and jerks. Unfortunately this year the policy for the gym has changed, so basically the fees have gone up to £230 a year if you want to use it all day, or £165, which was the price last year if you want to use it off peak, which is basically any time other than between 4 and 8 PM. Another problem is that you're no longer allowed to drop the weights from shoulder or above head height, which is obviously a problem if you're doing Olympic lifts. Luckily for me I'm only working at about 75% of my max, so I can safely get the weight back onto the floor, but once I start progressing towards my max and above, I'll have to go to the wide lane gym, which is like a 40-minute bus ride from my house, or like 20 minutes from the campus, which is really annoying. The worst thing is that it's not even that great of a gym. The only saving grace for me personally is the fact that they've got the Olympic weightlifting equipment in terms of like the barbells and the bumper plates, which are designed to be dropped and obviously be used in cleans and snatches. But as I mentioned before, you're not even allowed to drop it anymore because the floor is supposedly damaged, and I don't actually believe that. I believe that's actually a conspiracy. We don't even have a proper bench. We have to bench out of the power racks as well, which is super annoying. So the way physical chemistry works in both years 1 and 2 is that it's split up into kind of two sections, where there's a physical chemistry, the actual physical chemistry part, and there's also a maths course associated with it. And today I had a workshop for that where basically there's about 20 of us and 2 academics, and we're just given a worksheet and we just work through the problems. We went through eigenequations, linear operators, and expectation values, which just basically involves integration and differentiation. So the one good thing about the gym membership is that you can actually hire out the basketball court for free along with badminton as well. So yeah, after the physical maths workshop we went to play some basketball. It's just a 3 versus 4, it's pretty casual. And obviously man made the game winner with that quick release pull up jump shot, moving like Carmelo Anthony. Finally I went into Sainsbury's and picked some stuff up and then just walked home.